back with the second video on the Bigrams and the Omnibox. This time I'm gonna try to test it with scorpions instead. Again, I have the same feeling as I did in the last video. I really do feel like we are gonna have to rethink the way that we are building spiders. I'm in the middle of rebuilding this thing right now, but I actually wanted to just hold that until I got to, you know, do it live with you guys, because it is really substantial, the amount of, as you can see here, once again I found a build here on the exhibition made by Spectron here, his spider, and I'm slowly trying to convert it into an Omnibox, but the very reduced mass limit on this one compared to the Steppy Spider engine just makes for a whole different tactic when you have to build. This thing is not super based out on the ammo. It looks good and it looks fine. You are going to lose most of your side in just one hit, as you can see here. The very few connection points I removed a bit here at the front, which I think might also have had an impact. But you sort of see a theme here in the way that in the way that it goes when you actually have to build in with this new engine, and I think that's quite important to address. We still have some parts left here, so we can actually go ahead and maybe just space this out a little bit more. Still also have a bit of weight to work with, but in general, the weight mass, or the mass limit, and the tonnage on this cabin is just very low. So it's going to take at least a fused cabin before, before you actually get something properly set up, in my opinion, and that's potentially quite concerning, because I think a lot of people were hyped that this was going to be the new way of the spiders, but there will just be a lot of mass wasted on trying to, you know, space this out properly, or there will be a lot of mass lacking that you won't be able to get because this cabin cannot carry all that much. And again, it comes down to building strategies, but for now, I just kind of want to show you my initial thoughts again on what we can do with this new cabin. And one of those things is just simply trying to slap on a bunch of stuff on this and just give it a spin and see how it goes, and then we can always work from there. So for now, let's go for something like this. Try to just get an additional layer out here. Maybe that'll soak up something, and then see if we can also just get a proper connection. I kind of want to connect this up too, so that we have an extra connection point in there in case that we do take a shot to the rear, so that we don't lose all of it. But in general, our guns are just not that well armored, and that does trigger me a bit. It does actually trigger me just a bit. Easy to shoot in through there still, so we don't want to do that. What else do we have? We have a couple of wings here. We actually do have the weight for that, so maybe we want to go ahead and do that. I would have loved to have them out here, but there's just such a big risk of them falling off. Also, are these symmetrical? I think these are symmetrical. Something along the lines of this, because that will just that will at least allow us to tank a side shot here before they actually get in fully to the guns. So this should be fine for now. People didn't really seem to target our wheels in the first video here, which I found quite interesting, and the wheels also held up quite all right against the melees that we had on us. So that's a good thing at least, but I want to continue going with this and just kind of see where we go. We have a train plow in front of us on this one, so we can use that to tank a bit. I tried to also space out just a bit here. Maybe this one will be able to soak the first shot before they get into the guns. But yeah, it's still a work in progress, so there will still be some work to do here before we find, you know, the perfect way of the Bigram legs. But let's start with this and see what happens. So the first game with our experimental scorpion. Oh god, no, we have everything in the same keys. That's not good. But let's fix that for the next. For now, this should be just fine. Solid 72 there. Kind of just want to get in below the butts, because that should give us an easy pop on them. There we go. Oh, and now you see the strength in this cabin is the fact that, please don't drive in front of me, Samantha. All right, good. Then go ahead and drive in front of me. No pop there. Nope. I want to get off. I want to get off that Reaper over there. But yeah, the strength in these guns. Ow. In my opinion, it's definitely the fact that you have this, or in this cabin, it's definitely the fact that you can work with it so easily, with the scorpions and this cabin. It's just a great combination. I'm kind of trying to. Ooh, that would have gone straight to his gun. Damn it. It just works so well. That 15% reload is gonna be huge. It's gonna be so huge. I'm just camping in the base here, aren't I? That's not good. He hit out gun there. First shot, by the way. Probably haven't armored this up as well as I should. But it's fine, it's fine. Alright, let's go into wheel mode here again. Just completely still waste of that verifier drone once again. But the drone does actually seem like waste compared to the Oculus, so it's fine. Speeding through the wastelands here. 75 kilometers, 77 on a Spider. That's unusual. But that's because we are a Bigram. And we don't need to consider whether we want to be a Spider or we want to be legs. We can be anything we want. It's still this Scorpion guy left there. Oh, there goes one gun. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot indeed. The fact that we can now chase down, we can actually fully chase down hovers as a Spider here. Because of the fact that we just went 77. So if you are a Spider and you got bullied by a hover, go into wheel mode, chase him down. You can catch up with him just fine. That's one thing I definitely like. Hello there. I definitely see some potential though. All in all, I really see some potential for the new Omnibugs and the Scorpions. We're gonna have to try those with a hover very soon, because that's one of my personal biggest interests to see how those will work together. One big thing again, we're lacking keybinds here. I literally had to combine the wheels together with the cabin perk because we're just quite simply running out of keybinds here. Oh damn it! Who's running hurricanes? Why would you do that? Woo! So close, so close. Oh no, I cloaked too early. I should have saved those for the hurricane guy. That's not too clever. All right, well let's push up here and see if we can get. Oh, you got popped, homie. You got very popped. Ouch. Oh no, that was terrible. I'm gonna show him that side. Beautiful. And the hurricanes again. And mandrakes. Everything. There's so much focus here. Ouch. Wow! There's just... What? Alright, that was a terrible mistake. Let's do that again. Alrighty, let's do that one more time. This time let's just try to sit back for a bit because I feel like we are quite squishy, and that's the general thing when you play Scorpions on a Spider. Your guns are gone before you even can say hello guns, bye-bye guns. They literally just disappear. Let's try not to focus the butts here too much. Are they shooting for me? They're not. Nice. Whoops. I gotta sneeze, boys. Already did. Nice shot. I feel like we should get down there. Or is it just full of butts swarming down there? Yeah, I actually think it is. Let's go back into the wheel mode here. Oh no, he didn't go that way at all. Wait, where are my guns? Oh, they can't point all that much up. That makes sense. So let's crawl back up into our little hill here. Shoot a decloak there. He didn't. Oh, there he is. Nice. All right. Where are you gonna go, mate? 478 cabin damage. Woo! So close to these guns. Again. All right. Time to go in. Time to go in. Pretty much everyone is dead, and I have done nothing. So we have to actually go contribute with something. Which is once again when the wheels become so handy. Had I been a Spider and I had to move all the way over there, that would have taken me a long time. But now with the wheels here, and they actually feel like the steering pretty much feels like, what do you say, regular wheels here. So that is definitely a good thing. Can we just keep pushing this dude around? 560 on him and he got popped right after. Dope, I really like that. And let's see, can we get under him there? Not entirely. But it's gonna be quite rough to shoot under him, so let's just start taking... I just want to get those hovers off. Oh, there we go, under him. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. Don't spin in my direction, dude. Nice! I like that. And one more game just for good measures. One of the things that just seems completely and utterly stupid about this thing is the reload speed of the weapons. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to risk yourself to get close like you have to do with the Echo. You just get that reload speed all the time. But for me personally, I feel like 10% would be enough, but of course it takes a lot of testing to actually get to a stage where you can surely say like this is fair and balanced, because you also do have a median cabin that really does act like a median cabin for this one specifically. Where did I even get shot from? Hold on there. Oh, there goes a gun. Thank you. That was a good shot, by the way. So, while yes, I do approve of this cabin, and I think it's a great cabin, I also think it suffers from the same sort of birth defects as many of these new cabins often does. Their perks are really strong, like, and often also a bit too strong for what I think they should be. Oh, there we go. He's degunned. Nice one. I still need to know if the verifier here actually decloaks people. I still like the Oculus. I like the Oculus way better. When I first saw the verifier, I thought it was gonna be the most stupidly strong thing that you can possibly acquire for yourself. But now, having played a bit more with it, I also feel like it is not that dramatically overpowered as one might suspect it to be. When you initially go for it, can we just hammer this guy into the wall? There we go. Nice one. Oh. And start sidestepping because he thinks that we wield, so, you know, he's gonna shoot forward there. Beautiful. And that should be him down. At least soon. The movement speed of this thing is quite tedious when you're playing with when you're in lag mode, but the 35, it's something you have to get used to. We have had it on spiders before, so it's not that dramatic. My prediction is going to be as the following. This is going to be the most insane cabin there will be for Scorpions, because you have that cabin perk that will just give you insane strafe speeds, like strafing back and forth. You will be able to dodge. If you have a dog coming in one direction, you will be able to, you know, just strafe around side to side, juke him around, and keep dogs busy for days without catching you. And meanwhile, if you do have a, you know, just a long range battle, you will be able to shoot so often with the reloading. I mean, look at this. It's just insane. So final verdict so far after 2 games played with this is the verifier, not as scary as I first thought. Omnibox is gonna be insane with Scorpions, potentially other stuff as well, but also very limited on the masks, and I quite like that so far. So still needs much more testing. I think we will use the next videos to go a bit more into detail with some of these new parts. So do indeed stay tuned. And once again, thank you for being here. See you in the next one. Bye bye.